All right. The second award we're giving out today is the Mike Reynolds Award. Now, a lot of us knew Mike. Losing him was very hard for this organization. Mike was an educator. He was an astronaut candidate for the teacher program. He was on television a lot, promoting astronomy and astronomical events. He was an eclipse chaser. We all know him. And he was also a really good friend. And I was flabbergasted when I was asked to be on the board of directors for the ALPO to take his place. And those are some huge, huge shoes that I feel like I'm filling. And it's tough. And I'm just trying to live up to what Mike brought to the organization. The Mike Reynolds Award was established in 2020. The Mike Reynolds Astronomy Award is presented to an individual for a significant contribution to popularizing astronomy, which may include a lifetime achievement. It recognizes outstanding contributions to public understanding and appreciation of astronomy. The award does not need to be presented annually. We didn't give one out last year. We're giving one out this year. Anyone within the ALPO can nominate anybody for the award. The final decision is made up by the ALPO Board of Directors, and the award consists of a plaque and a monetary reward of up to $250. The 2022 Mike Reynolds Award goes to an individual that we have all probably met in sometime in our life. He's a designer and marketer of astronomical equipment. He's a supporter of educational outreach in astronomy and space exploration, a popularizer of amateur astronomy. Since 1980, he has marketed and sold amateur astronomy equipment, as well produced astronomy-themed events and presentations to a broad audience. Each of us probably owns one or more pieces of equipment that he has designed or made personally. In November 2000, Carolyn Shoemaker and David Levy named an asteroid after him. In 2001, he received the Clifford W. Holmes Award at the 32nd Annual RTMC. In 2001-2002, he received the International Dark Sky Association Executive Directors Award, a recognition for the enthusiastic efforts in the pursuit of the promotion of dark skies. In 2008, he was presented with the Astronomical League's Award in grateful appreciation for outstanding dedication to amateur astronomy community. In 2011, RTMC honored him with the G. Bruce Blair Medal of Astronomy Outreach. And now I just feel like we're just piling on, but it's my honor to present the 2022 Mike Reynolds Award to Scott Roberts.
Wow. I did not expect this, guys. This is a huge honor, but it's also deeply personal because Mike Reynolds and I consider to be best friends. And so it's, I don't know what to say because, you know, the Association of Lunar and Planetary Observers is in my mind, a very venerable organization. You know, I know that you guys are celebrating your 75th anniversary, and it's you know, I've been able to make friends with some of you, with many of you there. This is I found this photograph of me with Don Parker and Walter Haas at the 2008 Astronomical League Conference, and this is where I introduced the company Explore Scientific. You know, and when I read about the Astronomical League, or excuse me, the ALPO, you know, you describe yourselves as watchdogs of the solar system, and it's true. You know, having also been very good friends with Don Parker, I wish I had known Walter Haas better. I met him maybe half a dozen times, but you know, watching Don Parker actually work and collect data and submit data and interact with the worldwide astronomical community was really amazing. And you know, if you wanted to know the weather on Mars, you look no further than to have to go to Don Parker. But of course, that also meant that you had to go no further than to find the Mars section of the ALPO, and you guys carry that torch, and it is amazing what you do. And I think that with the right exposure, you will be able to track many more of those thousands of people that have turned on to astronomy. Because we're going back to the moon. We will put boots on Mars, and who wouldn't want to, observe Mars through a telescope, knowing that humans are there? I remember using this little telescope in 1970 to look at the moon and try to find the area where Apollo 11 had landed. And so I really want to thank you guys. This is over the top, and I'm a little speechless, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'd like to add that Scott, you've got many trophies, many plaques, and they tend to say in appreciation and so forth, but we feel, Jim Melka, could you please mute your screen there? I wanted to say that we wanted to be specific with your award, and that's why it is as detailed as it is. So I'm going to, for those who didn't get a chance to read all of the text, to Scott W. Roberts, in appreciation and recognition of your tireless and extensive history with astronomical equipment and work to provide the tools and guidance necessary to elevate the skill levels of beginner and amateur astronomers worldwide, including the founding of the Astronomy Outreach Network in 2000 and other outreach events. The multitude of your activities serves as an example to all of the good work that can still be done for beginner and amateur astronomers everywhere. So when people see this on your wall, they'll know why you got it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. I will proudly display it. Thank you very much.
You have always been there. Any conference I've ever been to, you're normally there, and you're normally giving away stuff.
I do my best.
And you've supported this community for as long as I know. And
well, here's my take on it. This community embraced me when I first got into it in about 1980, and you cannot find a more how do I say it? I mean, just a better community of people. I think all of you know what I'm talking about. Just one instance of this is the sharing aspect that amateur astronomers do. I come from a professional photography background. Professional photographers do not give up their secrets, okay? Amateur astronomers do. They will tell you everything that they know, okay? And they'll help you do it. And so that's just one aspect. Another, you can go to a star party. I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars of equipment's out there on the field. You rarely hear of anything go missing. Okay, that is also another aspect. But we all want to share the experience. We all want to see somebody wake up when they look through the eyepiece and see craters on the moon for the first time, or the rings of Saturn for the first time, or to realize they're on another planet flying through space for the first time. It's an awakening, and that's a tipping point that is just, it's the juice for me. It really is. But I feel that because the community has done so much for me and has allowed me to make a living being involved, that I absolutely have a responsibility to support the astronomy community in every way that I can.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Yeah, Scott, I always remember seeing you at the NAEP, Northeast Astronomy Forum.
Yes.
And I always see you there, and almost every time that you were there. I remember. I don't know if you remember me. Chat with you.
I remember your
times.
face.
Yeah,
I remember your
okay.
face. I'm very good
I-
on faces, so.
Yeah, and it hasn't been the last 2 years. It hasn't been the forum up there because of COVID.
Right.
But, I don't know about next year. I don't know what's going to be meet in person or something. You know,
I
and
think
you
I
have-
think they will. I think they will be back next year. You know, it has been very tough on them. They didn't do it this last year. They were going to, but there was so many international exhibitors that could not show up. You know, because you know, in some countries there is a zero tolerance type of situation. For instance, if we had an exhibitor from China, they could come into the United States, but when they went back, they had to be locked down in a government hotel in quarantine for at least 2 weeks. You know, so that made it very tough to do this kind of thing. So that was the reason why they pushed off Northeast Astronomy Forum one more year. But I think you'll come back as a strong event, and you know, so it's going to be good. I think that the fact, the points that you guys made about being on Zoom and doing live broadcasts like this is very important. Can you imagine if we'd been doing this for the last 15 or 20 years? Okay, how much more advanced and comfortable we would be in doing these. But you're reaching a worldwide audience right now. People from around the world will watch this conference that you're giving right now. And, you know, it's just a matter of getting some people involved that are good at working with social media. It's a great platform for the community, and you know, to spread your word, and to get new people involved in the ALPO. And I will make a commitment right here with ALPO. If there is, you know, if there's anything that you would like for me to do, as far as maybe being an advisor or something like that, to help the ALPO increase membership, to increase its reach around the world, I'm very happy to do that. And you know, we did 100. We just passed 100 global star parties where we had astronomers from around the world come on weekly, and we broadcast to a global audience. It's been a lot of fun. It's inspired me to work with other organizations to help them do virtual events like this one, or hybrid events, which is, I'm actually leaving Tuesday to go to the ALCON event in Albuquerque, and that will be a hybrid event. I'm going to have the honor to live interview Harrison Schmitt, you know, the last guy on the moon. So that's the technology that we have, and that's nearly free, is just amazing. And I'm glad that the ALPO is embracing it.
Well, Scott, I really want to thank you. And that was, the plaque is just a little token of how we feel about you and how the community is.
I'm flabbergasted, really, guys.
Oh.
And, you know, the guys in the ALPO, I mean, you guys are scientists, you know, you're the very serious guys. And you know, I certainly can follow it. I can, you know, I've participated in it a little bit. I love to support it. But you know, you guys are the real experts. And, you know, I know that the American Astronomical Society, I was on a advisory board for a little while last year. And I know that they're going to be doing more pro-am projects. And I hopefully that involves more, you know, planetary, you know, pro-am work as well. You know, we've got, I don't know, like 24 or 25 planetary missions out there right now, you know, so a new era with Jay West. And, I know that the ALPO is big on exoplanet work, especially with the amateur astronomers. We helped support an observatory with Jerry Hubble, who's, I believe, a member of ALPO. And he used a diffuser. He was reading about this diffuser. It was being used on 8-meter telescopes, and how the diffuser would actually improve the signal to noise relationship for magnitude detection of exoplanets. And it was I said, okay, I'll buy you the filter, let's put it together. And we put together a live program, and our first shot right out of the bag, he gets, I think it was hat P16, and he shows the curve done live. I've never, for a sales guy to work out a live demonstration where things just didn't blow up in your face. Okay. That was pretty amazing. So, I think there are no limits to what amateur astronomers can do. And we're in the golden age of astronomy. So, more power to all of you, and congratulations on your 75th anniversary.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. And I want to apologize to you, Scott, having you come on early, because we're going to do the door prizes after Chuck's talk.
Okay.
Scott called me earlier and said, "What time do you want me on?" I was, just log on at 7.
Okay. All right. So
we're going to do the door prize after Chuck. All right.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry to burn up the airways here.
Hey, no worries. No worries.
Thank you so much, guys. That was very kind. Very,
all right.